Deliver the pizza on top of chili.
What the fuck did you just say?
You know what, Lexi?
Hey.
I can't believe you're actually texting and talking to me. That's crazy. You know, you haven't done that in a minute. You know what would really help me?
Well, that's because we drifted apart when everyone started focusing, so I just disappeared.
Right. But you were never. But I never had my eyes on you, so that had nothing to do with that.
No, I know, but everyone was so focused and like, you know, focusing on the gang. I mean, not like.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's focus on business right now. I feel like I need a job at Sionis for the materials.
Yo, what's good, boys?
Stuff for Gold Rush.
Yeah, you can do that.
So can I get a job at Sionis? Oh, hi, easy then. Yeah, I appreciate you. But yeah, I don't.
What?
I spoke to T. You know what I'm saying? And he don't think the whole pan move thing is like the thing that needs to be done. You know what I'm saying?
I had like a 15-minute conversation with Patar earlier, and I said it takes away the social aspect for it. So
100%.
Like, you know, the swamp.
It makes no sense. Yeah.
I could get it if it's every like maybe 100 if they want.
Yeah,
people to move,
that's what T was saying. He was like, it might be the case where it's like you do it like 50 times and have to move, you know, because that way it stops other shit. Yeah. But right now, I think it's, you know, it's not something we should be promoting yet because it's fucked. And if we show it how it is now, people aren't going to be interested in it, right? So we should just keep it for now. So
I'll tell you that like last storm, we had like a couple of pans, but the old pans, right, before they like poofed, they were breaking per like use essentially. So like you would only get 100 uses out of it. So I got rid of, I think it was Trey and Rod. We got rid of like 3 pans doing that, just like, you know, so they weren't here and no one could find them essentially.
Okay.
And then the other ones that I had in my pony, I just gave to Patar. I think Rod still might have one because I found that the ones that you found like in the water, they're still good.
Yeah.
So those ones, I'll ask Rod like for his, and then I'll be getting probably I'll just double check with Trey to make sure he doesn't have one. I don't think he does because he didn't like he wasn't doing shit with me. Just so that everything will start fresh and like I'll just give them to you guys.
All right.
So y'all can make that cash.
Do you have access to make pans and probes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a probe. That's something that we can go around and test and see like different areas and stuff.
I think Patar wanted to do that like now, so.
Yeah, that's something that we should look into doing. I've done it for like 3 hours yesterday. Stayed up very late. It's a mess,
passed
you know.
the fuck out. I had Rod like double check to make sure he doesn't have access to like the Gold Rush section, which he doesn't, which is good. Because he has like every access in Sionis, so he's good on that front. So no employees can get it. And then I had someone else test it, just making sure that like even if they weren't hired, like they wouldn't have access and they're good.
Are you able to get all like the dust and nuggets from like the HOA dons?
No, they all dropped theirs.
Dropped theirs?
Yeah, well no one told me that I should be keeping all of it. I kind of thought that they would just all go poof, you know?
I feel the same.
Yeah, but I have like 3K, I think, dust between like Pornhub and my house, and then nuggets I have a lot of too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I dropped it depending on the space, and then that should be good enough to make like the gold bars for you guys to start off with.
Yeah, I think we've got enough for the start off. I think Pornhub, like you guys are gonna be struggling, so we're gonna have to do it slowly.
Yeah. Well, I told Patar I'll also reiterate to like Tommy that logistically it doesn't make sense to do drop-offs of like 100 or like 500 a week. Just do like maybe like 40 to 50 a day for now until our systems change, because like logistically and feasibly we can't do 500 in like a day, like right away.
For sure.
Yeah, so basically I already sent 80K to the business account because he dropped off 40, so that's a good start. And then if you guys need materials to start off with, Sionis has a fucking shit ton. So
do we buy them from Sionis using that money then?
You can if you want to, or you can grind for the materials yourself, like either or, because you
Okay,
might
yeah.
still have some from
So
like
that
tanning.
means I get the job at Sionis, yeah? That will help a lot with me, like easy. So can you hire me now?
So, yeah.
Before you forget,
What's
because I
your
know we
city?
like 6188.
Listen, I have like 17 things I do.
Yeah, that's why, you know, I make sure, you know, 6188, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the like I told Tommy, like I know, and like Qatar, I know that like you guys will have it all unlocked, but if for any reason like out of nowhere no one can really do shit, or you guys are busy or like war, then that's when like I can step in and help you guys because it's your guys' business,
Yeah, of course. I think
I'm always there to help, man.
I think we're trying to like do this whole Mandem enterprise thing and get a lot of business for the boys, right? And gold panning will probably be like the one big funding for most of the business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I honestly think that like everyone having their own business is like the most motivational thing ever right now. So
yeah, no, 100%.
it's great.
100%.
Yeah, just call me when